February 3rd, 2010. I'm calling this one multi-dimensional me because what I'm about to relay, I feel, happened due to the message that I have been sending out to my primary guide, Naru, that I am ready to experience myself more multi-dimensionally. And it didn't take long before what happened. It happened near spontaneous to this. You know, some people I've been talking to have all been saying how this is getting less and less scary, and it is so true. You know, I'm just ready. I know that whatever is about to happen is going to be so much better than doing this in slow motion anymore and having to go through everything like that. And so I think I'll start with my favorite part of what happened this past week, which was my guide Neru finally showing himself to me. And I have waited years for this. I first started talking with Neru a couple years ago, and I've been wanting to see him and not seeing him for years. Finally happened. And I can sort of see why he didn't show himself to me sooner. I did probably have to get the galactic element, the extra-terrestrial dimension of my human consciousness, you know, embedded more firmly into myself and my nervous system before he did this, because he is most certainly not local. Good looking guy though. So anyway, I was having a really busy night, lots of, you know, vivid dreams, lots of playing around in lucid dreams, having tons of fun. I won't go into any of that because it'd take too long. And at some point in the morning, when I became aware of Naru's presence there, you know, in the midst of everything that was happening, that just came to the front of my mind. The feelable, tangible presence of him. And it occurred to me, and I remembered that he had been with me all night. And he, of course, always is. I was just acknowledging it at this moment. And I send out just a spontaneous telepathic message letting him know that, you know, his energy is feeling much less foreign to me anymore. It's getting very pleasant. And as I'm sending out this message to him, he sends me a crystal clear image in my mind of him. And as all I could do is look at him and just continue repeating the word wow in my mind. I was like a little girl seeing someone I had been starstruck by my whole life, as all I could say was wow. And I was pretty much just seeing him, you know, from about here up. Primarily his face and head is what had my attention. He appeared to be at the helm of a small craft, you know, a single person craft. And I guess I would describe him as humanoid in appearance, you know, in that he has a head, 2 arms, 2 legs, you know, 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, just like we do. But of course, clearly not from our planet. He did appear to be wearing clothes, possibly some sort of uniform, but maybe just clothes. I really didn't notice that, and I wasn't getting too much information from it. His skin was like sand. So like if you go to the beach, the texture and color of the sand on the beach was his essential coloring. And the biggest difference in his face and head, and again, very attractive for a non-local, even for a local maybe even, but was his head from the forehead up on back here was just a sort of just large, deeply ingrained bony prominence, and again very attractive. We did a lot of working together this week, but him showing himself to me was, of course, the highlight. Okay, so you may be wondering what this has to do with my multidimensionality. And so I will just tell you what my feeling is, what my current understanding is in this regard. My current understanding is that Naru is me in a future life. He has, in relationship to me and my life existence as Casey, attached himself to me and is serving as the higher self portion of myself. I don't know if that was very clear or not, but it's the only way I really know how to say it right now, and that's my current understanding. As our relationship continues to grow and become closer, and I'm able to communicate with him in a more face-to-face manner, I will very likely learn more, and as I do, I will pass this on to you. Okay, so this segment of the video turned out to be a bit longer than I had thought, so I'm going to end this one here, and I will continue in a second video with the rather large event that occurred this week.